just the wrong tag.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, getting in game 1. Starting of course with the limit. It's Cloud after all, guys. A very, very weird situation there. However, it's quickly fixing itself right now. Both teams being equally busy with comboing each other. And it's really hard to determine which of these teams has stage control. But as the match will progress on, both the players will get acquainted with their playstyles again, and they will adapt appropriately to that. However, who can adapt first? That's the question in this situation, because who adapts first will probably take the game. Joe going for a very questionable forward smash there, but getting stopped by the pin. Gets a quick runaway to charge his limit. However, he's already off stage, and perhaps he has to go for his limit. Again, a very questionable move from Joe, and it's costing him dearly right now. Throwing out these moves one after another. Green team just acquired the lead. Joe is patiently trying to wait for Patrick to get that throw done. However, Patrick himself is in a difficult situation. Joe is still waiting for that opening for his limit. And there goes Joe, going for the share stock. Very unfortunate way to lose your stock there. Taking Bayonetta stock. Still, the blue team is in the lead. However, as we know from the previous set, things can turn around quite quickly. That was a very, very short witch time, and it apparently has already skilled. However, I haven't seen much witch time so far. Maybe between getting hit by things, it was still that much and he just got out of it within a matter of milliseconds. Dash tag not being enough to take out Corrin yet. Green team has to think quickly, has to play safely. Will they, if they still want to win this? Joey disposing of the Bayonetta with a limit up B. You don't see those very often, but they are there. Green team being off stage, both of them. Very tough situation. And they're just getting swept off. I can't really tell because of depth perception if Ramses is talking to Patrino or to Space. But I think it's Patrino, judging by the reaction from Patrino. Team battle. Space is being in a deep train of thought. Oei. sticking to the same characters and going to Battlefield. Battlefield, of course, does give Ramses a lot more movement options, so maybe we'll see him utilizing those in a way we haven't seen yet from him. Joey almost having his full limit again. Almost losing his stock there just because of one small mistake. So I would say the green team picked this stage to have more landing options, which is very important against these kind of characters, because you don't want to keep on getting juggled by these kind of characters. Man, I said characters twice. My bad. I'm only human after all. Joe is being denied getting back on the stage by Space. Very well done. Blue team is putting in the work, making it very hard for the green team to maintain their stage control and just switching it away under the foot. That rage did the job on Joe. Joe has been having a very bad time getting caught by these kind of moves as far as this set is going, because he's getting caught by them a lot. And especially during limit, considering that Cloud gets heavier when he's having limit, so it becomes easier, I suppose, for Bayonetta to get these combos going. Green team being on a very, very dangerous position right now. The green team is just not allowed to land. They still, of course, will try their best to get there. Ooh. Not sure if that was planned, but Ramses got hit by that up tilt from Cloud. Cloud has his limit again. Still, they are behind quite far, but we all know amidst the chaos what can happen in doubles. They can still turn it around. Trying to bait with the witch time, but Joe not falling for it. And now it's the blue team's playground, and they are going to solidify this match. I think it's best of 5. It is best of 5, of course. It's win of semis. Yeah, it's best of 5. Joe, stop getting ahead of yourself. You still have to play a game. You still have a chance.
Team battle.
So, how's everyone in the chat doing so far? Hopefully you are enjoying this somewhat quieter version of GG Well Played with around 50 attendance. We are still in doubles currently. We'll be starting with singles in, I think, a little bit more than half an hour. So if you're not into doubles, stay tuned for those singles, and we'll see. They are making the switch. Patrick going to Bayonetta. I completely forgot that Patrino actually had a Bayonetta, and Joe going for the Captain Falcon. So I haven't seen this team in action yet. So I'm quite interested to see what's going to happen.
Three, two, one, go!
Space is having none of the Bayonetta from Patrino. He's just taking out the stock. He's just taking him out with his own tools. It's quickly looking very grim for the green team. However, Ramses is getting witch time. And then the witch is getting witch time. How ironic. Space is not getting that down smash. Something went wrong there. He could have taken the stock, but he didn't. And it's witch time after witch time in this game so far. Even though there are only like 2 Bayonettas. Patrino just saved himself there by clinging onto the wall after being spiked. Very well done. Preserving his stock and his rage. However, not getting the combo, and Space he just doesn't care. He just throws in the big fist. Takes Patrino out. Patrino having no rage again. Meanwhile, Joe is having a hard time fitting in these characters. Making sure not to get hit by his teammate and not by anything else. However, he is being flung around. And as I say that, he is losing his stock, getting gimped at quite a little percentage. Not enough to take out Joey yet.